Alright, Sunny player 1, NGamer3K.
What is it? Does he just scream when he starts getting eaten, or does he keep trying to talk?
No, he just screams. Just
Still one of the greatest things when Frieza started singing as soon as he transformed.
That is one of my favorite episodes, just because second form Frieza in that episode is fucking amazing.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
This is the worst pain. Really? Are you sure it isn't this? All this? All this?
And Dende making Krillin think he's immortal.
Krillin. What's the Krillin owned count up to now?
I think it's like 24. Just because Frieza fucking racked it super high.
Yeah, he did. I like that they actually counted the one from Lord Slug as canon, too.
Yes.
Yes.
That part is amazing.
Lord Slug itself was good, too.
Hold up. Well, this is gonna be amazing. Chink. I love that they just input another fucking movie. Bardock, is that the movie?
It's
not Bardock. Yeah, the 9th movie, the tournament after the Cell games. That is Bardock, yeah. Or
Bojack.
Bojack. Yeah, Bardock is Goku's father.
Space Pirates.
Yeah, Space Pirates. Also the dude that sounds like fucking steel cabling wobbling in the wind with his attack. The weird fucking static line thingies.
That made no sense, but whatever.
DVDs didn't have to make sense. I do want to go, like, I don't want to buy the new DVDs because I think the fucking, like, I actually do like the American soundtrack that Bruce Faulconer did over the Japanese one.
was great.
Yes.
I loved it, especially during Cell, actually.
If you could have the Faulconer soundtrack with the re-dub where Funimation's like, wow, we were a bunch of immature idiots the first time we did this.
I still like the original Ocean dubs.
They were okay. I don't know.
I like Vegeta because he's more, like, sinister sounding, that's all. It wasn't this voice.
I like Christopher Sabat's Vegeta, not for the first 20 episodes where he didn't know what the fuck he wanted to do with him, and he actually just tried to mimic Brian. I can't remember whoever did the original Vegeta.
Yeah, I don't know any of their names.
But he was just trying to mimic him, and it just wasn't working.
Goku's is okay. It's his
Sean Schlimmel does a good job.
Funimation voice is more serious than I think Goku needs to be, though.
Honestly, I'm just happy it's not his Japanese voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you know that voice he had in Dragon Ball as a
It's
child?
just, like,
never got deep.
That's the one show I just, like, I can't watch it done. It drives me fucking bananas. Like, the dialogue and stuff is better, and it doesn't have the fucking stupid translation changes that it has, but when they scream, and that happens a lot in Dragon Ball Z, it's like, no. Just no. There are definitely some characters, like, they fucking swung and missed on bad in the dub, like... I think Piccolo just sounds way too much like a chain smoker for what he is. He's supposed to have a deep voice, but...
Dende. Grown-up Dende sounds pretty...
Grown-up Dende is kind of annoying.
They just don't know how to do Namekians, apparently.
Yeah.
It's not like that weekly tube show dub.
That one's great, dude. All Namekians are black.
Nice.
And Kami's the cantankerous old black man.
Like, actually, all the voices brought in for the Android and Cell Saga I like. I like all the Android's voice is really good. I really like Damon Clark playing Cell, but Damon Clark's good with everything he does.
You know, Boo's were really good, too. I like Boo himself.
Boo is done by Justin Cook, who's the same guy who does, like, Yusuke.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Babidi has a really good voice.
That's one of my favorite animes. I will admit, like, it's my favorite anime till after the Dark Tournament.
Yeah.
Then it goes down a notch.
The end of the Dark Tournament's pretty bad too, honestly. Like, if I ignore the ending to it, I can take it up to there. The ending is like...
Which part?
Probably the part where it's like,
pretty much
using half of my power.
No, pretty much right up into the point where What's-His-Face takes off his armor. Right up until the... Yeah, right up until then. I think right when he takes off his armor, that's where it just goes...
See, I love that fight. I don't know, I really dug that fight.
I liked it until he took off his armor, and then I'm like, what the hell is happening? But
he is, like, my favorite character, so I'm hella biased on that one, though.
Okay, fair enough.
How could your favorite character not be Kuwabara?
I know!
So useless!
Especially during the last season, where he literally just is like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going home.
He's going to school.
Fuck Demon World nonsense.
That was not. Especially the ending of that. Oh, you blacked out. We're not going to show the conclusion. Here's this guy who won.
Here's this random guy.
And it was, I mean, they had to end it somewhere. Like, you could tell, like, the creator did not want it to become the next Dragon Ball, and it was already on the verge of that.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, fuck it. It's appropriate. It's an appropriate ending for what it is. Like, okay, we have to get the fuck out now.
So I was surprised when Curtis told me he did not ever see Yo Sondogg. Have you seen that?
I did watch it after you told me about it. Yeah.
Yeah, after. But I was very surprised that you hadn't seen it before.
Honestly, I thought that was awesome.
It was really good.
Just because it was very lighthearted.
Yeah.
Right now, my only concern is that if Kubo fucks up the final arc of Bleach, I'm going to fly to Japan and fucking kill him.
Oh yeah, that's finally announced an ending, right?
Yeah. Well, it's the final arc. Keep in mind, Tite Kubo's idea of an arc is the stupidest thing you've ever heard. Bleach, from the time right after the Soul Society part, which is like chapter 90, all the way to the defeat of Aizen, which is chapter 440, is an arc.
Never mind.
Hey.
Never mind the.
Literally 380 some chapters was an arc.
What were the guys called that were right after the Soul Society chapter?
Arnkar. That's what the arc is. Called Arnkar.
No, shit. Before that.
That's a thing.
Are you talking about the anime? Because that's not canon. That's filler.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to make a note that I got that super just from walking back.
Terrible and
I'm doing it bad. I'm doing it bad
And it ended because, well, I feel like losing.
Bleach did the same thing Naruto did when it came out. It, like, flew through the roof on ratings, and so they're like, no filler. We go. And then they got so far caught up, and they're like, oh, shit.
Filler everywhere.
Okay, filler time. Granted, Bleach wasn't as bad as Naruto with the 100 and some odd episodes they did, but the Bout arc was like...
I enjoyed it. I mean,
48 or something.
It could have been worse.
It was a full year of filler. It's like,
yeah.
Oh my god.
Did I tell you guys about the live-action JoJo's movie?
Yeah, you mentioned something
There are
about
plans for it, and it's going to be amazingly awful.
Yeah, look it up.
It's supposed to be Stardust Crusaders too, right?
Yeah.
Of course it is. There's no other arcs to JoJo's. What are you, retarded?
We're certainly not going to do fucking battle tendency.
The thing is like, the first two arcs would make for a better live-action movie, because at least you wouldn't have to CG animate Stan.
The first arc is the best
No,
arc.
dude,
Fuck anyone else.
I hope they don't CG animate
I love the first arc.
Yes,
It's
I
so
know.
much.
We all know you suck Jonathan's cock. We get it.
No, shut the hell up. You would too. You know it.
Dude,
Jotaro's the best character. I'm sorry. He's fucking the greatest thing
They're
ever.
going to be fucking
Jotaro is a better character.
drank.
I
You're
just
not
think the
gonna
whole
get
thing
it.
with Jonathan is just entirely too hilarious.
What?
I just think the whole thing with Jonathan is entirely too hilarious. Like, that entire arc to me is just like, wow, Jonathan gets fucked over and he is still the goddamn man. Whereas Jotaro's like, I am awesome. I know this.
My dad's a jazz
Fuck
musician
you.
and I fucking hate him.
And Jonathan's just
Jotaro
like,
has